Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Rodney Flowers, and it's Tackle It Tuesday once again, and I'm so excited about it, and I hope you are too. Hope you are having a wonderful week, and I hope you had a beautiful, beautiful day today. I most certainly did. Wishing the same for you, and I have something that I really would like to talk to you about today, and it's about inconsistencies, being inconsistent. What's the word? Inconsistent. Yes, inconsistent. Thank you. Because a lot of times we are inconsistent with what we want to accomplish in life, the things that we have to do, things that we've said that we were going to do, that we've committed to, decisions that we've made that we said we're going to, fulfill, but we're inconsistent, right? And perhaps your performance is inconsistent. Perhaps things that your workouts, right? Maybe that's inconsistent. Maybe, your eating habits, right? Maybe you're saying that you're going to eat better, but you're inconsistent with that. Like you do it sometimes. You don't do it all the time. You do it sometimes, right? And so what I want to do is I want to tackle that today because I believe that there are two things that prevents us from being consistent. Right. And so I want to get into that today because how many of you are inconsistent? Like, can you be real? Can you do me a favor? Let's be real with yourself tonight. Let's be real. Like, how many of you are really inconsistent at times? And would you like to fix that? Hello? Would you like to fix that? Yes. Thank you. And that's what we're going to do because the two things that I think causes us to be inconsistent, they can be fixed. They can be overcome. And that's what I want to talk about today. The first thing I want to talk about is indecisiveness, indecision. Whenever we are indecisive, it causes us to be inconsistent. And what I mean by that is a lot of times you know what it is that you're supposed to do. You know how to repetitively get things done, how to repetitively eat right, go to the gym, read, practice, whatever it is that you have to do, but a lot of times we don't make that decision. I was listening to a motivational video today, and I think it was Tony Robbins, and he said that, the Latin meaning for the word decision, somewhere along in there, it means to cut off. And what that means is when you make a decision, you cut off everything else that is not aligned with that decision. And so when you make a decision that you're going to work out, when you make a decision that you're going to practice, when you make a decision that you're going to do whatever it is you're going to do, like everything that's not in line with that, like you have to cut that off. Like it goes away. It's not a part of your DNA anymore. Like you have to dismiss that. And you have to be consistently dismissing whatever it is that's not aligning. And that's what truly a decision is all about. Like when you make a decision that that's what you're going to do, you do it and you stick with it. Like, and you cut all of that out. And sometimes because we haven't got to that point, we haven't really cut all the other stuff out. We say, yeah, I'm going to do it, but then life happens, or we make an excuse, or something comes up and we allow that to have more power or more room, if you will, in our lives than the decision that we've made. And therefore, we become what? Inconsistent, right? And so being consistent has a lot to do with making a decision and sticking with it. And sometimes that's so hard for us to do, right? But it gets deeper because making a decision is like making a commitment. It's kind of like when you get in a relationship, you say, yeah, I'm going to get into this relationship and this is what I'm going to do. You have to commit to it. It's not just a decision. Like you take it to a deeper level. And a lot of times the reason why we're not progressing, the reason why we're not experiencing the result that we really want to experience in our lives is because we haven't got to that level of making a decision. We haven't got to the level of commitment. Like we'll do it if it feels good. We'll do it if we feel like it. We'll do it if it's not too hard or if it's not too difficult. But see, when you commit, like you're saying, I'm going to do it regardless. And whenever we're trying to accomplish something, we have to realize going in, It's not going to always be easy. Like, there's going to be some obstacles and challenges that come up. There's going to be some uncomfortable moments. There's going to be some times where we may not feel like sticking to our commitment, our decision. That's why I love the saying, like, what is your why? Like, why are you doing this? And when you go back to that, it's like, oh, that's why I made that decision. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And that should re-energize you and motivate you to keep it up, to keep it going, to keep it flowing. Therefore, you will remain what? Consistent. What's the word? Consistent. And that's what we're talking about tonight. How can I maintain that consistency? Because when we are inconsistent, right, there's like leaks, if you will. Like your effort leaks out. Your performance leaks out. Your results leaks out. And so you have this space that you're trying to fill with all the goodness and all the things that you want. And then you pouring in your effort, you pouring in time, you're pouring in commitment, you're pouring in all of this stuff. But then when you're not consistent with that, there's leaks. You fall behind. You don't make as much progress. And see, when you start to do that, like it is so easy for, being inconsistent to become a habit. A habit. And so when it becomes a habit, it's like you're just leaking all over the place. And then it's like you're not making any progress. You're still in the same place, doing the same thing. And you look at your life and then you look back and you realize that you are in the same spot that you were in 5 years ago, 10 years ago. But you have all of these goals and you are a great goal maker, but you haven't become a goal achiever. Okay. And so in order to become a goal achievers are consistent at completing tasks. They are consistent at their commitments. They are consistent at being organized and all of the other things that are required in order for you to accomplish your goal. They don't have those leaks. They plug those holes. So I challenge you today. Take a look at where you're being inconsistent. Take a look where you may be a little indecisive and you need a little bit more commitment to drive you, to push you to being more consistent. Because when you can be more consistent, you can build more confidence. And when you're more confident, you can accomplish more and do more. You take more risks. You step out there. You feel better. You look better. You perform better. Your life is better. All because you are consistent. So you want to take a look at that. And the next thing that I want to talk about that stops us from being consistent is procrastination. This is one of the number one reasons why people are inconsistent. I know a lot of people with great ideas and they come up with great ideas all the time. It's like they're consistent at coming up with great ideas, but they're inconsistent with following through on them. Why? Because of procrastination. And here's what I've learned about procrastination. Whenever you are procrastinating, it is more than likely because you are trying to avoid something. So you know what it is that you're supposed to be doing, but for some reason you just cannot fix your arm and legs to go do it. Really. And it's like something's wrong with that. Because watch this. If I was to say, hey, I got $1 million, right? $1 million. And the first person that takes action on that $1 million, like take the action, they get the $1 million. There will be no hesitation at all on your behalf to go get the $1 million. Why? Because all you are focused on is the pleasure of getting that $1 million. Right? So you move out on it. You take action on it. You take action immediately. And it's like nothing can stop you. You're breaking through barriers. Whatever it is you got to do, you don't have any excuses. You're getting it done. You're trying to be there. Why? Because All you know is that if you can be there and if you take action on this, bam, $1,000,000 in your hand. Let's do this. That's what it's all about. It's like, let's do this, right? But when it comes to your goals and dreams, which in my opinion is a lot more valuable than $1,000,000. It means everything. You're talking about your life. But we won't take action. We won't move out like it's important, like it is a major thing. We procrastinate and we say, oh, it'll be all right. We come up with excuses. We don't move. And when that happens, it prevents us from really being consistent with the powerful person that we truly are. With the capable person that we truly are. With the strong person that we really are. Procrastination. It's because you're trying to avoid either the difficulty, the discomfort, the growth perhaps. It's something, the fear, overcoming some type of fear or facing some type of fear, right? That prevents you from taking that action. And it could be just accountability. And you know what? The fear may not even be from failing. It could be that you may be successful. Like, what happens if I actually succeed? It could be that fear. But it's something. So my challenge to you, if you are a procrastinator, if you want to be a goal achiever, right? Goal achievers master this. What are you trying to avoid? What stops you from taking action? I challenge you. I challenge you tonight. I challenge you today to take a look at what you are procrastinating on. And why? Why? Like, really ask yourself, like, what is this? Like, that thing that you've been putting off for the last 5 years that you say you're going to do? Like, why haven't you done that? Something you're trying to avoid. So let's be real with ourselves. I challenge you to be real with yourself and take a look at these two things. Very simple. It's not hard, right? Take a look at where you're indecisive. Take a look at where you've been procrastinating. Identify where you are inconsistent and how these two things may be showing up, right? Because I guarantee it, if you can take a look at these two things and you can increase your decisiveness, make decisions quickly and stick with them, and then take it to another level, a deeper level, a commitment type of level with your decision, right? And then boom, take action, right? Immediately stop the excuses, stop the BS, right? Find out what it is that you're trying to avoid, and just like Tackle It Tuesdays, baby, tackle it, go get it hard, right? Focus on it, right? Get rid of it, move it. Get it out of the way so that you can be more consistent at whatever it is. Even if it's just being consistent at going after your goals, being consistent at working out, being consistent at eating healthy, being consistent at being a great mom, being a great dad, being a great husband, getting to work on time, completing tasks on time, right? Being consistent at being excellent, being consistent at being resilient. Being consistent in whatever area of your life where you feel like there is a lack of consistency. And I guarantee you'll start to see results that'll blow your mind. It will change your life. I guarantee it. Because that's what it's all about, people. Right? Game changers. That's what we are. And that's what we do. And those are two things that you can do right now that can help you on your journey to being the greatest person that you can be. I love you, and I always will, and I support you, okay? And if you need someone or a group or a community of people to back you up, that you can commune with, that you can mingle with, that you can network with, check out the Game Changers Transformation Community. I guarantee you, it's a wonderful group of people in here. We're all about changing the world, changing our lives for the better. And you know what? We can use people like you. If that is you and you are looking for someone to support you, to hook up with, to connect with, that has the same type of mindset, the game changer mentality, then you know what? We invite you. Would love to have you. Look forward to having you in the group. Check it out. Game Changer Transformation Community. Hey, we're about it. We're doing it. And we would love to do it with you. Thank you guys for listening to this video. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening. And remember, make your decisions. Be consistent. Stop the procrastination. All right. I love you all. And I'll see you next time. Take care.